So why tube? That's a question a lot of people ask me. A lot of my friends here, uh, when I tell them that I post videos on YouTube, they ask me why, what's the point? I mean, you don't see any of the people that look at your video. You know, do you get to know any of them? I mean, they don't understand. Um, they don't understand the appeal of a site like this. You know, a lot of them just look at it as, well, it's just a diversion so people can put funny videos of whatever people might find entertaining, or they can put in blogs about, you know, what they've done during the day or something like that. But I think a lot of them, and I don't know if I've really seen it here on YouTube either, a lot of people don't realize the full potentials, the full possibilities of a site like this. People, you know, a lot of people generally assume that, well, it's just a place to go to have fun, you know, be entertained for a while by people just posting whatever and, you know, whenever, and that's just about it. But there is so much more to YouTube than just that. There are quite a few different possibilities for different kind of businesses and, you know, trades. There are many different ways that YouTube could be used for those different businesses or occupations. For instance, one thing that I don't think a lot of people realize is that YouTube can be an educational tool. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, watching the video of you know, a guy with Diet Coke and Mentos, you know, how educational that is, that's, you know, really, who knows. But teachers could use YouTube as an educational site. Now, how do they do that? Well, first off, I had a teacher in one of my college classes here. I'm a college student. I'm not going to tell you where, just because don't need to really know. I'm not even going to, you know, I'm going to be graduating in May anyway, so you know, it's not worth it. But a teacher came into our classroom and showed us a clip from a documentary that someone had recently done on Iraq suicide bombers. And the class was Crusade and Jihad. Very interesting class, by the way. But he showed that clip of this documentary, and then he showed another clip of the filmmaker talking about it. And we discussed it in class for the next 20 minutes or so about what we saw in the documentary and what the filmmaker said about it. But he used YouTube as a way for us to show something without having to, you know, go to the video store and find out if they even carried it, which, frankly, there's only one real video store in this city that I'm at, so more than likely they wouldn't have it. But he was able to use YouTube as an educational site. Teachers, high school teachers or elementary teachers or middle or, you know, grade middle school teachers can use YouTube as an educational resource. They can, I mean, a lot of these teachers are unfortunately have to deal with No Child Left Behind, which forces them to really try to cram an immense amount of information into a very short period of time. And it's hard for them to be able to cover everything that they want to cover in one class. But YouTube is a way for them to be able to add additional information that they wouldn't be able to cover in class. For one thing, YouTube is free. So teachers and students can come on, sign up, you know, make up their little usernames and things like that very easily. Don't have to worry about paying a fee every 6 months or every year. It's very nice for them. The teacher can come on, create a channel, and all the students can subscribe to that channel. and they can then, that teacher can go ahead and post videos with, just buy a cheap webcam. The one I have that I use here to post all my videos here on YouTube is a $30 camera from Walmart. It is the second cheapest camera I could possibly find. And it's a quality camera. I can't complain with it. I can't complain about it. But teachers can just buy a cheap $30 camera. They can come online and they can talk about whatever subject they're dealing with at the time. So they're talking about the Civil War. They can talk about anything that they weren't able to cover in class, but that they can include into a video. And they can just make videos adding that information for kids, for their students, and post it online, and those students can take a look at it and watch it and learn from it. Teachers can post on YouTube, on their channel, they can post instructions for various papers or assignments or other things that they have to do, so that kids can look at that anytime that they want, as long as they have a computer and an internet connection. And if they don't have it at home, they can go to the library and try to find it. They can go to the computer lab in the school and look at that sort of thing. But it's an incredible resource for teaching, and we should all, and a lot of us should realize that, or should at least take a look at the possibility of that. Another thing, businesses. We've already seen various celebrities from, Paris and P. Diddy or Puff Daddy or whatever the heck he calls himself nowadays. They've come onto the site and talked about, various things or whatever. But beyond just trying to promote themselves in that way, small businesses can come on and create a channel and discuss their business. They can show off their new menu items for the week, or they can just talk about a grand opening of a shop in Newark, New Jersey, or whatever. Businesses, bosses can come onto YouTube and create an account and have their workers subscribe to it. I've harped on this opinion, and I've said it again and again and again, but I think it just really needs to be emphasized. Because I imagine there's a lot of people out there, just like my friends, who think that YouTube is nothing more than just diversion from schoolwork and having to do homework or papers or whatever the case may be. YouTube is a site with unlimited potential.